Here we are, back to the beginning. I feel like we finished. You feel like I'm tripping. I let you in before, so now you wanna know the difference. You got a baby boy now, how you kidding? And I don't really feel a way about it, though I had to find out the way I did. You think it didn't matter when it did, like you didn't use every room in the crib, yeah. The apartment where my ex still lives. We was young when we met. I said what I meant. You could have said anything to stop me, but you didn't, so I left. And we never got right. You a psychopath, but I was still right. You take me high, I let you slide through. Then I don't hear from you for a year or two. Lately you've been acting like you hate me. You don't wanna rush right into dating, but it's been 9 years, why you faking? I get it if you want them in relations for the sake of your creation, but you're a fairy tale, a figment, and you ain't got a lot to kick it. What did I do for you to be so vindictive? You know that I'm the one that you gon' be missing. I guess that I'm the weekday, cause I know I'm not the weekend. I do not appreciate being kept your little secret. I give it to you, oh, you never keep it. Thought I was your number, ooh, no, but you played the skit. Skip till we fall, skip till we fall and break. Skip till we fall, skip till we fall and break. Jalen, Joseph, Tyler, Brendan, Darren, Nicholas, Kyron, Devin, all these niggas left me branded. And fuck Devin for leaving me stranded in Texas, cause he was so pressed for sex. Shout out to the fan who put me in the jet. Too hot to stress. You just mad cause I'm popping like a vest. Knocks got my heart popping on my chest. And it wasn't just you, I confess. I got issues, wasn't always at my best. I sing you soft, nigga, how you gon' flex? Are there any more jokers in the deck? I don't see any kings left. Clean the hearts off with their heads. It's a bloody mess. Yeah, this shit is dead. I made a decision to end it. We need distance, cause you got shitty intentions. I'm going into remission. Before I go into conniptions, game over, no reset, I'm done, I'm finished. I guess that I'm the weekday, cause I know I'm not the weekend. I do not appreciate being kept your little secret. I give it to you, oh, you never keep it. Thought I was your number, ooh, no, but you played the skit. Skip till we fall and break. Skip till we fall and break.
I don't really wanna waste it. Yeah. I don't really wanna wait. I don't really wanna waste it. Yeah, yeah. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah, 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 yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I don't really wanna waste it. Look at the life we've been chasing. Yeah, 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 yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
The life that I live so amazing. God had blessed me with such greatness. So my dreams I'ma keep chasing. Keep God first and I'ma have patience. And watch how it fall together. I pray that I ball forever. R.I.P. I lost my dog forever. Can't pick up the phone and call them never. You supposed to be right here to ball together. Fuck up the check at the mall together. They run a check up and we stun on them niggas. But it ain't the same without you on them pictures. I miss you, my nigga. But I know you're still with me.
I don't really wanna waste it. Yeah, yeah. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah, 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 yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing.
I pray to God that I don't waste it, yeah. But I don't really wanna waste it. Look at the life we've been chasing, yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it, yeah.
I ain't never planned on wasting. All the bullshit kept me praying. Know you better when you changing. Hope my daddy see me make it. 'Cause I ain't never planned on wasting. Out here living pay to paycheck. I've been waiting on my break, yeah. Getting stayed with my ex, yeah. I'ma live it till it's over. Fuck it up and never fold up. Tell my niggas never give in. Pay for music, then I pay rent. And I don't wanna waste it. Mama told me that I couldn't come back if I leave. Thankful God gave me the keys. Now my niggas don't know where I would be. Wasting this talent with nobody. If I don't make it, nigga, that's my problem. Gotta make it on my time. And the one that God got me.
I don't really wanna waste it. Yeah. Look at this life we've been chasing, yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it, yeah. But I don't really wanna waste it. Look at the life we've been chasing, yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it, yeah. I'ma say walk like you made a goal. You one step away, feel it in your soul. She said get the fuck up when they knock you down. It's about what you do when they not around. Your father ain't died so you couldn't live. It's your job to go do what he could've did. Should I walk like the new me, trying to stack up that loose leaf, just to flip it like Bruce Lee. Shit, my son need me more than broke. When I'm lost in the flow, it keep me afloat. It's been months since my son looked me in the face. When you can't find a way, then you make a way. I don't wanna waste it. I don't wanna waste.
I'ma run it up, get the funds, every lump sum, get the bug, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up, run it up, I'ma run it up, run it up, I'ma run it up, get the bug, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. I be trying to stay low key like them quicksands. But I stick out like them damn kickstands. Quick, man, have a sit, man. Lyrical hit, man. I'm gifted. How I be shit and getting them pissed, man. Man, hand me a band if I had to move my hand. Move when I'm hungry, always eat, be going ham. God gave me demands, take off from Uncle Sam. And I don't give a fuck, cause that nigga ain't my fam. I'm steady climbing, kings and queens behind me. Earth girls aligning, everything in timing. Put the G in grinding, hate me cause I'm rising. JBB Jordan, all the gold I'm mining, yeah. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the funds, every lump sum. Get the bug, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the bug, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up.
Yeah, coming out, dripping so hard I'm about to drown. Write that down. Haters be quiet, I'm smoking loud. Jumping all in the crowd, playing to win. Can I foul? Pressure to win, won't throw in the towel. Pressure made diamonds, I'm shining now. Queens on the block for the rain. Make it rain cause I'm hot like a flame. Got a king, said I'm hard to maintain. I be hot in the sky like a crane. No salon. Niggas be snakes, but the more you line. Get a cake like a pound, I ain't talking dog. Drip from the thrift, fuck them all. Jamal on base. Run it up, win the race. I'm tired like a lace. Gotta eat, haters on my plate. Only real can see fake. Queen on the beat, king for real place. Heart too big, no time for hate. Money trees, give me shade.
Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the funds, every lump sum. Get the bug, every last one. it up, yeah. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the bucks, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the bucks, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up.
What's up? All my truckers out there, I need y'all to be tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning. We will be in your ear, keeping you awake, making sure you don't roll over that slow ass car in front of you, or you get to your destination safely, okay? Make sure you tune in, leave them lot lizards alone, and listen to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning for 7 to 10 a.m., waking you up in the best way. All you got to do is download Hits 92.3 ATL's app in the iTunes store or the Android, Google Play, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Download it and listen. All of y'all CBD 492, Burger 495, Breaker 49, Burger 49. We've got a hot body on the radio right now, sounding real good, giving us orgasms. Let us go ahead and tune in right now to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Over and out.
Avanto Beats. Alix, run that shit back.
They think I'm black-hearted. I've been grinding on my own, that's regardless. Yeah, you see I'm getting money, disregarded. When they see me, I'm the life of the party. They act like it don't faze me. I'll put them in the dirt, that's on my baby. Money slim, niggas really acting shady. Independent on my own like Miss Daisy. Prada, that's my pants, I got Fendi on my belt. Now you mad cause I'm up, should've played the cards you dealt. Wanna ring like I'm Michael, I'm a dog just like Vic. Remember when they used to say that I ain't never gon' be shit. Now they viewing all my hits, press play, then rewind. And they mind back in time when they spoke down, they know why. Got a bust on my shorty, she the baddest in my eyes. I know karma, it can be a scary sight when you in line. Ooh, she tell me that she like me, baby, I can't fuck with you. I got paper in my baby, you just gotta see it through. On my mama, I won't stop, I know I gotta pay them bills. Getting paper in this fame, can't explain how it feels. I done went inside my shell, nigga call me Michelangelo. Kicking shit like Kung Fu, nigga, I ain't no panda though. Rocking this designer when you could've had the same shit. Crazy how I'm here without the niggas that I came with. They think I'm black-hearted. I've been grinding on my own, that's regardless. Yeah, you see I'm getting money, disregarded. When they see me, I'm the life of the party. They act like it don't faze me. I'll put them in the dirt, it's on my baby. Money slim, niggas really acting shady. Independent on my own like Miss Daisy. I'm trying and I'm dying, baby, just to stay alive. I'm giving them my all, won't let up, that's on the guys. I'm traveling this far just to put this on the mic. Them niggas, they was hating, but it's all out of spite. I ain't even do none. They just want a problem so that they can say something. Add it up, give it back like a refund. Play around and you reach, we gon' have fun. Won't wait till I fly, know the odds, they gon' try. I don't care about what I live, it's my brothers do or die. Dressed up in my suit and tie, off that nigga know I'm high. And I eat the slimy ops, but this ain't a fish fry. Gave them all my heart and they took all of my strings. While I'm rapping to guitars, I'm emotionally in pain. I don't care about them niggas who was tweaking off their page. Nigga, look at how they did me, so I had to switch my way. They think I'm black-hearted. I've been grinding on my own, that's regardless. Yeah, you see I'm getting money, disregarded. When they see me, I'm the life of the party. They act like it don't faze me. I'll put them in the dirt, it's on my baby. Money slim, niggas really acting shady. Independent on my own like Miss Daisy. I'm thinking all my damn problems gone. I pray to God I don't see that early headstone. Got all this knowledge, but it's hard to keep my head on. Told my brother, watch your bubble, cause the feds on. They gon' listen, they gon' politic it, cause I'm real. These niggas hating on me, and I know they want me killed. But I'm blessed and I'm touched like a pedophile. No Eminem, but a nigga done ran 8 miles away from here. I'm tired of shedding all these tears. I'm happy, but I hide the fear of dying young, I'm trying to live. I know I'm up, cause a nigga never put me down. I left the niggas, yeah, that's right, I had to turn around. Moved up north, cause a lot of shit done went south. Don't listen to them hating ops, it's just word of mouth. Wear my Converse, cause they know that I'm an all-star. 33, no Larry Bird, I'm a bully dog. I want a needle in the hay, but this the last straw. Ain't no Migo, but I know I'm about to take off. I bring my brothers in, while I'm sitting up and counting all these Benjamins. Lost some niggas, but I still got some dead friends. Presidents, all I want, I can't pretend. Yeah. I'm emotionally in pain. Baby, can you feel the rain? When we bout to hit a stain. Alright, that's good.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the ropes. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
It's another beautiful night amongst the twilight, and you in the best place in the world to be, on top of the motherfucking moon. From the Dest to Willie Ian and Ken the Misfit, featuring the legendary Music Soul Child. This one is called Red Money Carlo. Keep it locked right here on Glass House Radio.
Lord knows I miss that red car. One with money Carlo on the side, baby. Ain't gon' keep y'all down. I used to ride, baby, ride, baby. Those were always walk slide. I miss those nights.
The love, you were a renaissance, a whole cruise on Harlem nights. You were a musical, I had the privilege to see you twice. Name illuminated in lights, the feature is kites. Starring my favorite flower, Pac made famous in life. She grew through concrete and blossomed right in front of my eyes. Loved it so much I became a character when she obliged. We had an unforgettable season, the ratings were high. We were stars, we were love, we would light up the sky. But something happened in season 2 when we brought that all back. It was not the connection or even love that we lacked, but sometimes storylines change. It hurts when it's facts. I know that we ain't even talk, but I talk better than tracks. You were a renaissance, a whole cruise on Harlem nights. You were the breeze, you were the rush, you were everything right. Cheers to the love story that we were both in. Lord knows I missed the ride we both rode in.
Lord knows I miss that red car. One with money Carlo on the side, baby. Ain't gon' keep y'all down. I used to ride, baby, ride, baby. Those were always one side. I miss those nights.
I remember the drive we rode to Satellite Beach, which inspired the classic, but you inspired the reach. We did something for the city road, we taught them to love. Purple Heart Highway, I never thanked you enough. I never thanked you for that light, you really shined. It was night, one of the darkest, but you came in Vegas, wanted to fight. You lit it up, that's why this took the longest to write. Forever must be nice, but really is it life? I heard absence makes the heart grow fonder or fall back. I mean, we could have traveled, but the rep would have called that. It seems like time has got a hold of us. It's not letting go until we do. But who am I without the star of the show? But maybe that's all life is trying to get me to see. Set my mind free and then I'll find free. I don't know, this was a tough one. Don't mind me. That red car and you, good times. It reminds me. Lord knows I miss that red car. One with money Carlo on the side.
long time I used to ride, baby. Those were always was. I miss those nights.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is All Hustle, No Fear, and I'm your girl, Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka Uni the Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I wake you up in a positive way with great information and some key, some ha-has, and some I know you lions. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We started this day off this morning with some really good music. Right now in the background, you hear Red Monte Carlo by Willie Hen. And can't wait for Willie Hen to grace our wonderful platform. He's going to be having a show on here at the beginning of the year. And I promise you, dumbass Willie Hen is funny as hell, okay? We also heard some Skip by Les Riley, some Wasted by Jay Austin, and we also got a couple of music videos in there. We saw Highness with Bucks Run It Up, and we also had some St. Don with Black Hearted. So if you are a artist and you are trying to get your music seen, heard, and in rotation on multiple social media platforms, and not just social media, but just multiple platforms in general, All Hustle No Fear is a great place for you to release your music. You can check us out at allhustlenofear.com just for that reason right there. Okay, go to submit my music. And then we can make sure everybody gets to hear your tunes. There's also a link in the description. You can hit that link and it'll take you right there really quickly. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we got to get this thing-a-langing and started up with some motivation. This is actually going to be really easy for me because I was dreaming about it. And it's one of those things where I tell y'all all the time that y'all, anybody is just like a kid. We got to stop treating kids like they're different from adults in some situations because they have emotions like adults do and they go through growing pains and learning pains. But we also have to stop treating adults like they not children sometimes, okay? And what I mean by that is sometimes you have to reiterate something over and over and over again for a child to understand. This is no different with an adult. It's no different with an adult. Sometimes you are going to have to tell somebody something multiple times, over and over and over again before they get it. I don't want you to feel as if you can tell somebody just something once and they got the lesson. Some lessons take a couple of bops before you get it, okay? So with that being said, there is a lesson that I have that I've been telling you guys for a while now, and it's basically to get a index card. Let me see if I have some on me. Usually I do. Do I have one on me? Do I have one on me? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, what I want you to start doing is I want you to get an index card. At the beginning of your day, I want you to take that index card and I want you to fold it in 3 little folds. Do a little tri-fold here, okay? So see, we got this index card. I have folded it 3 times. Now I have 3 different sections that I can write on, right? What I want you to do is each section for the day, I want you to write down a list of things that you want to get done. So usually what I do is one section is for business and I'll write down everything that I want to do with my show, my business, work, anything like that. The second column is going to be for family or for home. So anything I got to get done at my house, anything I need to get done with my family, like doing my daughter's hair or cleaning the bathroom, going to the grocery store, different things like that. I'm going to write that down in that middle column. And in the last column, that is for self. And things that I write in that last column are things that I want to do for my mental health for myself. So if I want to take vitamins, if I want to work out that day, if I want to read 5 pages of my book, if I want to write in my journal, go for a walk, meditate, go to the spa, do my own hair, whatever it is that I need to do for myself that helps me get into a balanced place, that's what I write down in the third column. Okay. So I've already wrote on this one, but you can see that you have 3 different columns because of how you folded it. And then you write down the things that are the most important to you. Now, why do I do this and why do I suggest you to do this? Well, a lot of times we don't realize the amount of things that we get done during the day. We don't realize the amount of things that we accomplish. And a lot of times it leaves us feeling either overwhelmed or underwhelmed, meaning you're feeling underwhelmed because you're not feeling as though you are accomplishing your goals, like you're not getting anything done, because sometimes you have to move a mountain with a spoon. It will take a while to do the things that you need to do, but little things done over a long period of time have a big impact. And so when you see every day that you've written things down and you've crossed them out or you've circled them or done whatever you've had to do to show that I got this accomplished, and sometimes you can add to it as you do things that you didn't even think about. So you got something knocked out or you did something that you didn't even think about that you had to do, write that down and immediately cross it out, because it lets your brain know that you are doing something, that you are getting something accomplished. At the end of the week, you have 7 of these things. At the end of the month, you have 31. At the end of a year, you have you have 365 of these little papers that have multiple things on them that you've done, and you can see what you are accomplishing. Your goals become tangible. Okay. I need you to understand that sometimes it's going to take a lot of little things to get to that big place that you're trying to get to. And if you're feeling like you don't see something happening, you don't see the change, write it down. If you are feeling overwhelmed, that you have so much to do and you don't feel as though you're getting anything accomplished, write it down. If you're feeling underwhelmed, like you're not doing anything and you haven't accomplished things in your life, and you need to see that you are making movement, even if the waves are small waves, write it down. Writing down what you want to accomplish and what you have accomplished is great for your mental. So there's someone out there who's never heard me say this. There's someone out here who doesn't understand the concept of making sure that you have made your goals tangible, that you've made your accomplishments tangible. So here you are. This is my way of making sure I feel as though I'm doing something, because my big goal is so big and it's so far away that I have to see these little goals that I've done. And I was thinking to myself, over the course of the last couple of days, what can I do to help get myself out of this low place that I've been in, this dark place? Because if you've been watching my show over the last couple of days, I've been honest and I've said that, I feel a little under the mental weather, that I felt a little depressive. But if you've watched this show and you've watched a couple of episodes, you've also heard me and Alix and a couple of other people who listen to the show say, your words are very important. So instead of saying depressive or instead of saying depressed, how about we say you're just in a dark place? So I had to ask myself, what are ways that I can get me out of this dark place? And yes, laughter and fun and engagement in positive behavior is a good way to get you out, which are some things that I have done. But I also realized that it's been a while since I had wrote down anything on my note cards, which let me know that maybe, just maybe, my brain was in a depressive area because it was underwhelmed, that it didn't realize all of the things that I have gotten accomplished, that I've done. And so I needed to remind myself. So I've got my note cards out. I've started folding them up. And I will add to my note cards not only the things that I need to do, but the things that I get done throughout the day that it might not register to me that you are still taking the steps forward to accomplish the goal that you're trying to accomplish. And you will eventually get there, that it takes time, but you are doing things every single day to accomplish the goal that means the most to you. What are you doing in your life to accomplish the goals that mean the most things to you? How are you making sure that you can see the light at the end of the tunnel? Whether it's a very small pinhole of a light or whether it is a big, gaping, bright light that you see and can run to. You need to know what you're working on, what you're working towards, and you need to be able to see tangibly what you are accomplishing. So that's my motivation for the morning. I hope that it helps someone. I absolutely admire myself, and sometimes you have to say that. So I admire myself for being open enough with you guys to allow you into my world, to let you know that I was having bad days, that for me, everything wasn't all sunshine and lollipops. People who have you believe that their life is great all the time are not being honest with themselves. Your humanity is a part of sadness as well as happiness. And you need to be able to embrace both sides of the coin, to understand that just because the coin is flipped with one head up doesn't mean that that head has to be the one that stays up indefinitely. That you will have times where the tide rolls back, that you will have times where the sun won't shine, that there are times where it will rain. But understand that trees can't grow without rain. You understand that you can't rest without darkness. You have to sleep. There has to be some sort of down period for you to be able to load, for you to be able to recharge, for you to begin anew, for you to appreciate the happiness. I can't necessarily say that I'm down, and I won't always say that I'm up, but I will say that I'm navigating through my life. And I'm doing it with the grace that humanity allows me. And hopefully, me being able to navigate through my world will help you navigate through yours, will give you the opportunity and the light to be able to say that, yes, I am a little down, but yes, I'll get back up and I'll be just fine. So once again, I say, for anyone out there who has never heard of my my note card of happiness, or whatever you want to call it, basically what I do is I'll take a note card and I'll fold it 3 times so that I have 3 columns. And each column, I write down throughout the day either the things that I have accomplished or the things that I want to accomplish. And I start my day by writing down all the things that I want to do for that day. And sometimes what I do is before I go to bed at night, I'll write them down, or when I wake up in the morning, before I get on my phone, before I get out my bed, I'll pull out my note card and I'll just think of the things that I want to accomplish for the day, and I'll write them down. And I'll write down a list of 3 or 4 or 5 or 8 things that I want to accomplish for my business, that I want to accomplish in my home life, and 3 to 5 things that I want to accomplish for myself and for my mental health. And throughout the day, I just check on my note card. I mark them out. I put like an initial by it or a smiley face, or I write down the different things that I've gotten accomplished. We don't realize a lot of the things that we do. Baby, if you wash dishes 3 times today, you got some things accomplished. Because I've walked in people's houses who have not washed dishes at all today. You took out the trash, sir, and mowed the lawn. You did a thing today. Write that down. You got on top of your roof and you cleaned off all the excess tree bark and stuff. Write that down, sir. You did a good thing today. You rubbed your wife's feet and told her that you loved her and you listened to her. Write that down. You went to the spa. You got your nails done. You washed your car. You called 10 different people and told them about your business. Whatever it is that you did today, whatever it is that you accomplished or you worked on, you need to let your brain know that this is tangible. And writing it down makes it so real. And don't throw them away. Keep them. At the end of the month, look at your stack. At the end of the year, look at your stack. This is you tangibly being able to see all of your accomplishments. Some days I might only have 3 or 4 things on my list. Some days I can fill this whole list up. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days to finish one note card. And sometimes I knock that note card out in a day. But whatever it is, I want you to be able to see that you are doing something. Let your brain know that your accomplishments, little or big, are tangible and they are important to you. All right, that's it. That's my motivation for the morning. That's all I got for you. That's all I got. That's all I got. Thank you for the love on Bigo. Thank you for the love. But yeah, no, definitely. I hope that helps for somebody and anybody who's watching my show and following my journey. I'm making it out. I'm finding my way out. I'm taking my magnesium. Yes, I've still been microdosing, and I'm doing what it takes for me to get my mind to a positive place. And it just took a few minutes or it took a couple of days, but I said, hey, I haven't written anything down. I also have a I want journal, and I write down things that I want for my life in that journal, so that when they start to happen, I can say, I manifested this. There's so many different kinds of journals that you can have. You don't just have to write down your feelings. Sometimes you might just have to write down your mental state of what you want, of what's holding you back, of what you think you need, those dreams and desires. Hope that helps somebody out there. Sam is here. He said, facts, sis, 100. The light is already in you, and you just got to figure out how to remove the filters so that you can shine. I appreciate that very much. What's up, Chris Hudson? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while, but glad to see you here. Thank you for anybody and everybody who's been showing me love, who's been giving me kind words, who's been trying to help me out of my dark space. I do absolutely appreciate you and everything that you do. And anybody else who's in that space who needs help getting out, I'd love to be your lighthouse. You know, you can hit me up and drop in my DM, and I'll give you some words of encouragement. I might send you a video, but just know that you are not alone. You're not alone. You're not the only person that's going through something. You're not the only person that feels down. A lot of people, you know, feel bad that they feel down at a time of year where everyone else is so happy. You don't have to be like everybody else. Sometimes you will be in a low space when everybody else is high, and that's okay. But we'll get through this, and we'll get through this together. All right. This is All Hustle, No Fear. I'm your girl, Sunshine Reigns. I'm going to go ahead and play some music for you, but I've got a great show for you today. It is Monday, and on Monday, we start the week off letting y'all know who don't have a job no more. So we will be doing Bruh, I Got Fired. We also have some boss moves, and I just want to say, I don't know if y'all fellas is mad because women are really just like on they boss shit, but I could understand why y'all mad at this one particular female, because she is taking the game and she is killing it. Shout out to Lori Harvey. I got to tell y'all what this girl has done and what she is doing. She is basically saying, you will not come up off of my name and off of our relationship. And I respect the game, because some of y'all men out here is acting like bitches, and y'all telling too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did it be okay to kiss and tell? When did it be okay to make this a thing? So we got that. We also have some Ask the Hood. I have been scouring Reddit, listening to y'all issues. The holidays just bring the ugly out of y'all. I'm convinced that a lot of y'all really don't think the holidays is for family. Y'all think the holidays is for you, and it shows in your Reddit questions. So we've got a great show planned for you today. Alix is out, but that's okay. You got me, and I'm funny as fuck. Okay? And we gonna have a good time. So we're gonna play some music videos, got a couple of commercials for you, and when we get back, we finding out what nurses lost their job for being on TikTok. Boy, I tell you, TikTok, it has gotten more people fired than a little bit, okay? And y'all ain't learning y'all lesson. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. This music video is Timo Goody of Goody Mob, top of the AA.
Top of the AA. It's the top of the AA. It's the top of the AA. It's the top of the AA. I'm up in that this money. People think it's funny. You walk when I be running. I need it in a hurry. Look, shout it body curving. Her man looking worried. Don't wanna have to bury. Your tail tuck scurry. I don't want no problem. I'll be the one to solve them. Don't fight over no bitches. Too many in the world. She's never really yours. You're never really hers. My vision full of blurs. These niggas looking scared. Looking like a coward. Your attitude is sour. You do it for the minute, I do it for the hour. God gave me the power, grace and gave me mercy. Haters wanna curse me, but their weapons didn't prosper. Satan tried to hurt me, chocolate like a Hershey. New York got to New Jersey, like James, I'm worthy. He see a G coming, but I don't wanna. If I did, she's a goner. We be smoking marijuana in some corner of the AA, the top of the AA. Of the AA, the top of the AA. I'd have her in a sauna by the end of the night. We'd be under the moonlight. By the end of the night, we'd be on Versace sheets with a bottle of Bel Air.
Looking up at the stars with just a few cares. Fingers through your hair, playing truth or dare. You a model, I'm a player. It's been groomed and I care. Don't give a fuck about this bullshit in the world. I only care about my little boy and two little girls. My wife and my mama, my daddy and my brothers, and everybody else that get caught up in the struggle and suffer. Long suffering, my friend. It's the top of the the top of the it's the top of the the top of the
Pipe, I'm talking about water, put it around my neck. All about the money and the power, can't forget respect. Water, This ain't Fiji water, I'm drinking pad on the private jet. This ain't Fiji water, I got pad all around my neck. Wait, I just spent a check on my neck. My neck is red, VS diamonds coming test it. Don't play with the game, she get hit. Feel like OT mother, bitch, you guess it. I got the wrong kid, you can fold it up, put that bitch in the back. I ain't living in no, they pull off, screaming slack. I'm on the top, no hat, that's no cap, that's a fact. Ain't talk crap, I'm about to rock and roll to the drop. And I'm colder than the freezer, I'm the Lord, diamonds, water, Fiji. Just get off in that beam, I'm the tone to beat that rocket. Killing shit, no coffee, demon, watch my move like a stalker. During that day, I broke the faucet. Water, wet, pressure bread, pipe, I'm talking about water, I put it around my neck. All about the money and the power, can't forget respect. Water, wet. This ain't Fiji water, I'm drinking pad on the private jet. This ain't Fiji water, I got pad all around my neck. This ain't Fiji, no strategic, know I make this shit look easy. Don't keep asking why I'm leaving. It ain't no reason, I've been bullshit, I been hit like Blu-ray. I went up on Tuesday, we come down on Tuesday. I can't help the fact that hoe be tugging on my pants now. I can't help the fact that she don't want you as a man now. Wet, check, suck a check. No more stressing, don't be flexing. Got some ice to let me test it. Never bad bitches in my session. Never pad water in my session. Pussy stay wet, we get messy. Now I think you niggas get the message. Water, wet. Pressure bread, pipe, I'm talking about water, I put it around my neck. All about the money and the power, can't forget respect. Water, wet. This ain't Fiji water, I'm drinking pad on the private jet. This ain't Fiji water, I got pad all around my neck.
It's my imagination running wild on her vibe and going crazy for a while. These dreams are gonna make me wanna smile. It's the magic I'm making, baby, make me proud. It's my imagination running wild on her vibe and going crazy for a while. These dreams are gonna make me wanna smile. It's the magic I'm making daily, make me proud. while. Her vibe been going crazy for a while. These dreams are gonna make me wanna smile. It's the magic I'm making daily, baby proud. It's my imagination running wild. Her vibe been going crazy for a while. These dreams are gonna make me wanna smile. It's the magic I'm making daily, baby proud.
All right, we're back. That's Crazy Eight the Great. That song actually goes with a book, like not a comic book, but it's a series, like a Harry Potter type book. My son read it, and it's a really dope concept. I like that. It's really cool. And you can check that out on my page. I believe I have the link to that book on my website. I think I do. Anyways, what's up? It's your girl Sunshine Reigns. I am here to talk to you about all of the dope things going around in the city. This came across my feed and somebody sent it to me, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it before I got into I got fired. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because I've been saying this for a very long time, and I'm working on it within myself as well. Like, we have to learn ways to be in control of our content. And if making money on social media is a big way that you get paid, then you have to find other ways to make sure that you are in control of your content, and that you're not just all of your money doesn't come from being on social media. Like, you have to find other ways to make sure you turn your content into a community, and that your community supports you. My website is very important to me because I'm trying to really start filtering most of my my community to my website and get more of my content on my website for me. And the reason why is this right here. Check out what Instagram is doing now and tell me if y'all think this is cool. Here we go.
So if y'all have not heard me talking about the fact that you cannot rely on social media to make your sales, this is just another reason. These are just more games that these platforms are playing, and they playing with people's money if they are like your one marketing strategy. So DC Young Fly, y'all know him. He's a comedian, super funny. Posted this the other day. He got this screenshot from a fan, was trying to follow him, and instead of just being able to click follow, because we have the freedom to follow whoever we want, Instagram wants to double check. We just want to make sure you actually want to follow this person. So here's somebody who has been doing numbers on Instagram for years, been bringing plenty of business to the platform, keeping people engaged on the platform, and now the platform is playing games. So if y'all thought that I was just talking about it, no, I wasn't just saying that, y'all. Things are changing every single day, and if your entire marketing strategy is connected to social media, you're gonna be mad. Make a change before you don't have a choice.
Y'all see that? That's crazy that Instagram is starting to ask people, are you sure you want to follow this person? Like, why you want to follow this person? Like, how many other pages are they doing that to? And are they only doing it to African American pages? Because you know they not doing it to pages that's Caucasian. I just don't feel as though they are. I really don't. And you're going to have to show me that they are, because that's crazy. If you go on my page, I posted the other day where my page looked different to somebody else, and I've actually started seeing it a little bit more. So when you ask somebody to go follow you, sometimes none of your information comes up. So I've seen it two different ways so far. One way was I saw somebody pull up my page and it doesn't show them how many people I'm following. It doesn't show them how many followers I have. It doesn't show them any of my bio information. It just has my picture. It just has my picture and then all of my content or whatever. What? Like that link in bio is very important to us. That information is important. That's how you find out who I am. If you wanted to book me, if you wanted to follow my platform from my website, if you wanted to book a interview, if you wanted to do anything, that link in bio is what allows you to do that, to get my information to do that. So Instagram is one, stopping some people from being able to see that information. And then on somebody else's page, the information was just absolutely inaccurate. It was old information. It showed an old number of followers. It showed a old number of like the number was off by about 200 or so. It didn't have the same amount of followers. It didn't have who I was following. And the link in bio was a old link. I had updated my link and it still was showing the old link. And so people are like, oh, well, maybe you got hacked. No, I'm not hacked though. There's nothing wrong with it on my end. It's how you're seeing it. It's not how I'm able to interact with the platform. And so these are just more reasons that let me know that I have to find ways to be in control of my content, right? And so that might be one of those things that I write down on my notepad for today, on my note card is, work on transferring more of your content to your website so that people can find you from allhustlenofear.com or hoodunicorn.com instead of having to say, catch me on Instagram. Because one day Instagram might not be around. What happens if Mark Zuckerberg sells Instagram to, I don't know, Elon Musk, and then he just shuts everything down? Like, we are at the mercy of these platforms right now, and we have to find a way to content creators. I'm sorry. We have to find a way to control our content and to control these things that we're creating, because we're essentially making these websites money by keeping people on their platform because of what we're producing. I've started trying to put more of my stuff on Facebook because I want to get those Facebook badges, but Facebook isn't giving me the opportunity to get the badges, but yet I'm still uploading content. What? So y'all, like I said before, we'll figure out different ways, and as I learn different stuff, I'll talk to y'all about it. But we definitely have to be more in control of our content, because these pages don't care about us. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. They don't care about your content. Only thing they care about is their bottom line. Okay? So be careful, be careful, be careful. All right. So now, speaking of content and being careful with your content, there is on TikTok this trend of things that make you go ick, right? Like they're icky things, or they make you irritated or whatever. And so some nurses here in Atlanta at Emory University have gotten fired because they've done this trend. And so let's listen to what this article has said about it. 4 labor and delivery nurses at an Atlanta hospital came under fire over a TikTok video in which they shared the things that annoyed them about expecting mothers and their family. My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat? One nurse says. Another nurse said, my ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs and it's still in your hands. The nurses at Emory University Hospital Midtown were participating in a popular trend where users share their icks or turnoffs about a person. The TikTok trend originally began as a way for someone to describe why they stopped dating another person. In the video, another nurse says her ick is when a mother says she doesn't want pain medication, but you're an 8 out of 10. Another nurse says the dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the door. Emory Healthcare said the video was disrespectful and unprofessional and does not represent our commitment to patient family centered care. We have investigated the situation and taken appropriate actions with the former employees responsible for the video, the company said in the Instagram post. It's not clear if the company fired the nurses as a direct result of the video. Emory Healthcare did not immediately return a request for comment on Saturday. One Instagram user said the video just showed everyone where not to go, while another person said that childbirth is one of the most vulnerable times for a woman. To be belittled and mocked during that experience is outright unacceptable. If they are saying those things on camera, who knows what they say amongst themselves or how they treated their patients? It's really just sad, one person wrote. Emory Healthcare said in its statement that patients should always feel as though they're being treated with care and respect, and every patient at Emory Healthcare deserves to be cared for by a compassionate, experienced team in a comfortable and safe environment. Now, what's really weird is that, you know, we as Black people have said over and over again that going to the doctor doesn't always make us feel safe. We don't feel listened to. We don't feel heard. But this young lady on TikTok gave a really insightful view as to why these people should have gotten fired and why their TikTok was so egregious. Check it out.
Ooh, and I saved this one for last.
You don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain, just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
Honestly, this one right here is the one that truly got me. And it wasn't by a Black nurse. Her ick is that pregnant woman who is in active labor, a pregnant woman is telling her what her pain feels like. And if you are in the medical field, you know that pain is very subjective. A 9 to some women can seem like a 10 or a 2 to others. Woman is telling you, my pain level is up here. You're not even dilated, you're still closed. What do you mean? It's not, you shouldn't be in that much pain. That is how women die. That is why Black women have the highest mortality. And it does not matter how much money you make, what class you're in, if you're married, if you're not, if you got a bunch of baby daddies sitting outside the room, whatever it is, we have the highest mortality rate. Serena Williams, she almost died giving birth to her baby. And she got a bag and a husband, a white husband, because they weren't listening to her when she was telling them, I am in pain. My leg is in pain. Come to find out she had a fucking blood clot. If a pregnant woman is telling you her pain is up here and you are not believing her, and on top of that, she's telling you, oh, I don't want pain medication because she already don't fucking trust you. That's an ick for you. Instead of you seeing that as an opportunity, let me try to gain this woman's trust and let her know that I'm here for her. Let me explain some of the pain medications that we do have available, because there may be a reason why she doesn't want pain medication. And it's probably a damn good one. That's an ick for you as a medical professional, as a nurse who signed up for the job. They need to lose their goddamn jobs. Now, I'm not a fan of them being outed on social media because I feel like the personal life, you know, people got kids or whatever. Their families don't need to be involved in their fucking stupidity and pay the price for that. But I think the least Emory University Hospital could have done was fire all of their asses. Immediately. Expeditiously. They are a health risk and they are contributing to the problem. And women like you who prop that up and support it, well, they're nurses. You know, I come from a family of nurses. Whole family of nurses. Actually, 3 generations of them. It's bullshit. Justice was done here for all of them. It wasn't just black nurses. There was other demographics in there. I seen it. Yes, and they were so bold to post it on social media. So this is the stuff that they're cool with saying. I wonder what else are icks that they have but they don't want to put out there. This is what you have to deal with in the medical community. This is why a lot of women are opting to have their babies at home, because it's safer. You ain't got to deal with nurses and they icks at the expense of your health and your newborn baby's health. Shame on you for supporting this. Shame on you and anyone else that supports this bullshit.
Okay, so just a little story about me when I was in the hospital. I don't like pain medication. One of the things that I wanted to make sure was that I didn't take the epidural in time until I really felt as though I couldn't take it anymore. And the reason why was because I was afraid of the epidural because I already have back problems and I've heard horrible things. And two, I was really afraid that if I got the epidural too early when I was just going through, minor pains or uncomfortable pains or whatnot, if I got the epidural too early, that it wouldn't be active or it wouldn't be working when I was in actual labor, right? So, with my daughter, I got the epidural a little bit too late because the anesthesiologist was busy. So my epidural for my daughter didn't kick in until after I had already had her, which was horrible. With my son, I got it like right on time, but I still was like, I might have got it just a little bit too early. With both of my kids, after you have the kid, they give you pain meds for it. And I kept trying to explain to the doctors that I didn't like the pain meds, that they made me feel really uncomfortable. They would really make my stomach hurt real bad. And I was really dizzy off of them. So I would just prefer like some Tylenol 3s instead. And they thought I was weird. They was like, nah, we gonna give you the good stuff. And I was like, I don't want that though. So for me, it was more so an issue of just, can you just listen to me? Another issue that I have was that when they put in the catheter, I was trying to explain to them that I think they pinched a nerve because I was in pain for days afterwards. And again, they kind of just brushed me off like, oh, it'll be all right. And eventually it was. But the second time around, it took about almost 3 weeks for that catheter, wherever they placed it, for that area to heal. And I was just in pain down there for 2 or 3 weeks. And unfortunately, I just took it because I already knew, or somewhere in my mind, I already have this disposition that going to the hospital, I'm not going to get treated the way I need to get treated. So just deal with it. And this is a very true feeling that I have. A lot of times I can self-diagnose and I will try to help myself because I don't trust the doctor. I have a mark on my back from where I was experimented on, as I like to say, because I had a cyst and the doctor was like, "Oh, we have a new technique that to get rid of these cysts." But in doing this new technique, it left me scarred. I have an ugly scar on my back. If you ask me what happened, like if you ever see it and you ask me what happened, I can get away with telling you that I was shot. That's what it looks like. It looks like I got a bullet hole in my back, and my mother was so pissed about it. But it's one of those things that, being African American, you realize that a lot of times you're not going to get the best of care. You're going to be experimented on, or you're not going to be listened to. And I've after listening to the way this young lady put it on her TikTok, I don't feel bad for these ladies losing their job. At first, I did kind of feel kind of bad for them in a way, because I was like, you should be able to enjoy social media the same way anybody else enjoys social media. And if you want to talk about your job, you should be able to talk about your job. I mean, you should be able to. We hear people talk about they experiences at work all the time. Uh, but I didn't know if it was necessarily to the point where they should have gotten fired. They should, I felt like maybe they should have got reprimanded or something. But again, after listening to how this girl put it, yeah, you definitely do need to lose your job. And it's because you have diminish the confidence of the community within the care that you're going to give them, because we don't feel as though you care. And that's crazy, because we should feel as though healthcare workers, it's in their name, healthcare workers do care about us, you know? So there it is. Now, another thing about jobs is right now it's really hard to find places that's fully staffed, right? And y'all got to understand, if you own a location or if you're a manager and you have other managers underneath you, management completely creates the air of the business. You know what I'm saying? If you got a horrible manager, then everybody else underneath that manager is going to be horrible. I've always lived underneath the guise of, if your manager is a 7 or a 8, that means your employees are going to be 6s and 7s, or they're going to be 5s and 6s. If your manager is an 8 or a 9, then that means your employees are going to be 8, 7s, and 6s. People do not work around other people that aren't within their same mindset. I'm not working around people who are 4s and 5s if I work like an 8, 9, or 10. They're going to get on my nerves. They're going to annoy me. So you have to have good management to make sure that the community that you create at your business is a good community as well. Y'all agree with me? Y'all agree with me? Y'all agree with me, right? Like, have you ever had a messed up manager and because of it, the job wasn't bad, but the management was horrible, so you quit? All right, listen to this fool. An Olive Garden restaurant manager is out of a job for threatening workers for taking time off, saying those with illnesses or whose pets have died would need to prove it to us. The unidentified manager described never missing a day of work in nearly a dozen years at Olive Garden, which operates more than 800 restaurants and is known for its unlimited breadsticks. He says, "I came in sick," which that in itself is horrible, because you work at a restaurant. That's one of the main places that you need to stay at home if you sick. I don't want you coming to work if you sick, if you work at a restaurant. And I don't want you forcing nobody else to come to work if they sick, if y'all work at a restaurant. Stay your ass at home. He says, I literally got on my way I got in a wreck literally on my way to work one time. Airbags went off and my car was totaled. But you know what? I made it to work and on time. There are no more excuses. Us collectively as a management team have had enough. And if you don't want to work here, don't. The Orlando, Florida-based Darden Gardens, owner of Olive Garden and other dining chains, including Longhorn Steakhouse, confirmed the message had been sent to employees and its author was no longer employed by the company. They said, we strive to provide a caring and respectful work environment for our team members. This message is not in line with our company values. We can confirm that we have parted ways with this manager. While experts, including the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, question the wisdom of going to work sick and possibly infecting others, a recent slew of sickness like RSV, COVID-19, and the flu has more workers staying home, adding to the frustrations of operations on already short staff. Parents are under a particular pressure, with more than 100,000 Americans missing work in November after hitting a record level in October due to trouble with childcare, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. If you can't send your child to school, a lot of parents are stuck having to stay home with their child, and that really takes a hit on people's pocketbooks. So if it was you and your boss told you, because this dude took it really far, he not only told him that you have to come in sick, he was like, you got to prove it. He was like, if your dog died, you need to bring the dead dog to work and prove it. Like, are you serious right now, sir? The way I would have staged a walkout, like, I am the pettiest of petty. Not only would I have walked out, I would have made sure 8 to 9 people walked out on his shift with him. Like, period. Like, what we're not gonna do is sit up here and be and be bullied by you for a job. Like, no, like I come to work in a safe and healthy work environment. This right here makes absolutely no sense to make people feel as though that they don't have a life outside of work. Things happen, people. Things happen to people at work before they go to work, at work, on their way to work. And sometimes you just gonna have to understand that. As an employer, that is part of the job. That's why you employ multiple people so that you can be able to call somebody else in if somebody else can't show up. Like, that's the whole point. Some people just don't make sense to me. They really don't. And this right here, it's just doing the most. But I'd like to know how you feel. We got a phone number 404-254-4347. You can call in. Let me know about the worst boss you've ever had and how he made the work environment just that bad. And yes, I assume it's a man, but of course it could be a woman. If she made the work environment bad, call in, let us know. I'd like to know why, if you ever had a job where the job was good but the management was so horrible that you just couldn't deal with it. Let me know. And I'd also like to know if you think these nurses should have got fired for their TikTok. Do you think they should have got fired for it? Because they tripping. And I'll definitely post the TikTok on my Instagram so you guys can watch it. But I'd like to know how you guys feel. Should they have gotten fired for their TikTok? All right. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to another break. We're going to play another music video. And when we get back, we have Boss Moves. Like I said, that girl, Lori Harvey, she read her daddy book. And not only did she read it, but she wrote the foreword for it. Because good God, dog. This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3. I am your girl, Sunshine Reigns. And this is All Hustle No Fear. Y'all come right back. We'll be back. Bye.
Yeah. Shining. We shining. I don't even need diamonds to know we blinded. We just shining. Got the sound so sonic. And I don't mean to be honest, but last I checked, I'm rolling with the set to catch a jet until the next. That's big money. Doing big things. Coast to coast, I'm in the Land Rover. That's a big range. All in all, my mama proud of me. She see the big change. From the rip, my nigga style with me. Yeah, the whole gang. Yeah, you know the name. Who you trying? Yeah, Fuego, lay low, stay high, stay woke. Out in LA, shooting lines, oh nigga, that's ballin'. Yeah, Low Valley, know the set, where I'm from, where I rep, what I do, where I'm at, baby, please don't ask me. Yeah, all these questions and shit. Just hop that ass in the whip, stunting out to the strip. Out in BK, making major moves, hooking up, word to Vic. You know the boy get sick. Tell me who coded it. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. Yeah, I might lay with your bae. Yeah, I might lay with your boo. Baby, what you tryna do? Touchdown, just come through. Yeah, that bitch with the crew. Ayy, yeah, you know how we do. Yeah, out here making moves. Yeah, no time for the snooze. Big money. Yeah, big cars for that big ass. Bounce back when I whip that. Hella loose on the gym black. About to vacate, get my mind straight. Hella sharp when I get back. Couple shows, you can count that. Hella cake off the kickback. Yeah. Stay true from the rip, nigga. How to cleanse out the click, nigga. How to kill off the sip, niggas. How to let go, how to level up, double up to get rich, nigga. Thoughts cross past the rim, nigga. Head high, little brim, nigga. Yeah, I'm good all across the valley. Loon boy ask about me. Cushed up when they found me. Gang, 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 if you niggas trip, you can go and ask about me. Got the crew right behind me. How you niggas gon' stop? At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae.
Directed by Simi Price Farrell.
What's up? What's up? All my truckers out there, I need y'all to be tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning. We will be in your ear, keeping you awake, making sure you don't roll over that slow ass car in front of you, or you get to your destination safely, okay? Make sure you tune in, leave them lot lizards alone, and listen to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning for 7 to 10 a.m., waking you up in the best way. All you got to do is download Hits 92.3 ATL's app in the iTunes store or the Android, Google Play, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Download it and listen. All of y'all CBD 492 Burger 495 Breaker 49, we've got a hot body on the radio right now, sounding real good, giving us orgasms. Let us go ahead and tune in right now to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, over and out.
Just imagine flying out with the birds in first class with her bag and the goodies, eating good, living lavish, getting paid, taking trips without asking. Yeah, just imagine in LA VIPs with the stars, sipping good with the baddies, looking sexy and classic. I'm a savage, classy, bougie, and ratchet. Can you make it pop, lock, drop, rock, shaky, shaky, don't stop, make it pop, quacky, get that guap, baby, get that guap, little baby, get that guap. Can you make it pop, lock, drop, rock, shaky, don't stop, make it pop, quacky, get that guap, baby, get that guap, little baby, get that guap. Just imagine riding top down in Bentley's, Maseratis, in the supercars. I'm 65 through Kentucky. Might buy a Corvette if I'm lucky. Yeah. Never lacking. Put my foot to the powers, got the skills, work the hours. Now I'm touching VVs, cause I'm stacking. It's a passion, they don't need a loan on me. I'm going double time. I handle any situation, never cross the line. And fix the issue, keep it going, never look behind. And when I step in the building, they know it's party time. Yeah, it's party time. Can you make it pop, lock, drop, rock, shaky, don't stop, make it pop, quacky, get that guap, baby, get that guap, little baby, get that guap. Can you make it pop, lock, drop, rock, shaky, don't stop, make it pop, quacky, get that guap, baby, get that guap, little baby, get that guap. Band to make a dance, diplomas make me shimmy. I got the whole gig poppin', I come to turn up the city and more the fuck got some bling. Yeah, education gon' slay, but there is still a jiggling, moving some type of way. I'm living like a rock star, yeah, this was going stupid. Yeah, the speak going in, my brother CC producing. I'm here and there, and that make them feel some kind of way. Get in your bag, run your business and stay out the way. Can you make it pop, lock, drop, rock, shaky, don't stop, make it quick, get that guap, baby, get that guap, little baby, get that guap. Can you make it pop, lock, drop, rock, shaky, don't stop, make it pop, quacky, get that guap, baby, get that guap, little baby, get that guap. Can you make it pop, lock, drop, rock, shaky, don't stop, make it pop, quacky, get that guap, baby, get that guap, little baby, get that guap. Yeah.
You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3 ATL, the real definition of internet radio. Download the app in the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store and make sure you tune in each and every day to all of the dope shows that we have on this platform.
All right, we're back. This is All Hustle, No Fear. I'm your girl, Sunshine Reigns, and we are here on the Hits 92.3 platform. If you can hear my voice on the radio, make sure you follow us on YouTube at All Hustle, No Fear, or all social media platforms that you are engaged in at All Hustle, No Fear. I promise you, we're somewhere there. You can find us. If you are watching, definitely download the Hits 92.3 app. You download the app in the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store, and you can hear not just my show, but a whole bunch of great music and other shows that are on the platform that are absolutely amazing. And last but not least, you can always catch me in syndication on Roku TV, on Enterprise Theater TV. You can download the app and have it on your phone, or you can download it onto your Roku TV. That's right, you do have to download it. It's under the channel downloads, and then you can catch us on Roku on Enterprise Theater TV. And that's really great because if you are someone that wants to do advertising, if you have music videos, these are multiple platforms, multiple channels, multiple ways that you can get your product out. So you're not just getting your product out on the radio, you're not just getting your product out on social media, and you're not just getting your product out on the TV, you're getting your product out across all of those different mediums. So y'all make sure y'all check me out on allhustlenofear.com for more information on how you can advertise on our platform. So, let's see. Do I have one more? Bruh, I got fired, or do we need to go straight into? Oh, no, yes, I need to tell y'all about this. So, listen, y'all, these people haven't gotten fired yet, but it's a big possibility that a lot of people could be losing their jobs because y'all keep stealing. Okay, Walmart said that they gonna close some stores and they gonna raise their prices. Now y'all already know inflation is already a problem, but Walmart is talking about they gonna raise their prices. Listen to this. The CEO of Wally World said that an increase in theft at supermarket stores could lead to store locations closing and higher prices for items. Walmart CEO Doug McMillon told CNBC the issue of theft in Walmart stores is higher than it has historically been. McMillon said the company has safety measures put in place at each location, and he said he also said cooperating with local law enforcement is a part of that equation. McMillon said local jurisdictions may be required to step up in handling cases of shoplifting to prevent Walmart store closings and higher prices in the future. If it's not corrected over time, prices will be higher and or stores will close. According to 2015 Reuters report, Walmart loses $3 billion per year in U.S. revenue to theft by customers and employees. Last month, CNBC reported that Target, another nationwide superstore, is also seeing a uptick in shoplifting. The CFO of Target, Michael Fidelke, I don't know, said theft has cost the company more than $400 million in its current fiscal year, and that most shoplifting is organized retail theft. Y'all better stop stealing from these stores because they not playing. What they're doing now is they're allowing you to steal so that they can get more information about you. So you might have got away with stealing it this one time and you used your debit card like a dummy, or you even used your EBT card and stole some stuff but paid for some stuff with cash, or you rang it up at that little self ring up thing thinking they wasn't recording you from the top, the bottom, the left, and the right, and they just allowing you to increase the amount that you've stolen to make sure they can get a higher charge on you. Okay, they need it to be over $500 so that it can be a felony, and once you hit that $500 mark, please believe y'all gonna get y'all ass in trouble. Okay, stop stealing from these places. Stop stealing from these places. And I know y'all stealing because you ain't got no money, but stop stealing from these places. It's a very big problem that we have with materialism, where we feel as though we have to have certain things. We don't. Christmas time is a perfect time to start explaining that to people, that you don't have to have a million things under the tree. You just need a couple of things, especially if you haven't gotten anything all year. Why you got to go balls to the walls? You know what I mean? Like, I see people spending astronomical amounts of money on people that they don't give a damn about. Why? Why? Or better yet, why do you feel as though the things that you buy people or the ways that you show people that you appreciate them have to be extremely expensive? They don't. They do not have to be that expensive. It's just letting the person know that you're thinking about them. But please do not go to jail trying to steal something for somebody. That just don't make no damn sense to me. You're like, y'all playing. Now, all right. It's time for boss moves. And we starting off this boss moves with Lori Harvey. And I know y'all have heard about her in the news again. We always talking about Lori Harvey and who she dating, who she just broke up with, or who we think she about to be with, right? But Lori Harvey is making sure y'all understand what you will not do is you will not date me and then go start talking about me in the tabloids. You will not date me and then start making a music video or a song about me or anything like that, because you will pay me for that. All right, check this out. Lori Harvey is one of the most, oh, I can't see all of it. Pull it up, pull it up. Lori Harvey is one of the most desirable women in the game. She's always seen with some fly gentlemen, and she has succeeded in keeping her romantic relationships under wraps until she publicly wants to boast about them. According to rumors, she attributes her success to a set of guidelines she has for any potential love interest. Close associates say that the social media celebrity requires all possible dates to sign a legally binding non-disclosure agreement before she gives them any serious consideration. They said Lori makes all the men sign an NDA to ensure the privacy of their conversations, one of the friends has told Media Takeout. The confidant revealed that the agreement forbids the suitor to show the friend's photos or read the friend's messages to anyone. The parties are also barred from capturing any screens of their discussions or communications, including video chats. If the men choose to defy the agreement, they will face some pretty serious ramifications. The insider also said that the airtight agreement contained $1 million penalty for any breach that was drawn up by the same leading Los Angeles law firm responsible for Drake's notorious non-disclosure agreements. Anyone who wants to date Lori has to sign it, the friend said. Not a single man is exempt, and any of Harvey's male celebrity friends who signed the agreement have chosen to remain anonymous. Between the end of 2020 and the beginning of this year, Harvey has fairly at ease displayed her relationships with Michael B. Jordan in public. And the couple's breakup was confirmed by her father, Steve Harvey, in June. And he expressed that while Michael is indeed a nice man, he is Team Lori 1000%. Look, as long as everybody can walk away in peace, be friends. I ain't heard nobody say they busted no windows or nothing, he said. As long as you don't put your hands on my daughter, I don't give a damn what you do, the comedian add on his June 6th episode of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. John Boyega, Damon Damson Idris, and most recently Jonathan Majors have all been linked to the stunning 25-year-old woman. And Lloyd and her ex-boyfriend Future were spotted together in Miami in November. Look, let me tell y'all something. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. When you got Drake bringing SZA's name up after 7 years ago, when you have the Migos talking about who did who in a elevator, like, you have to protect yourself at this point. And if y'all really got it like that, then you gonna put your money where your mouth is. Because don't talk about me. Don't talk about our relationship. Keep this private. And to be perfectly honest with y'all fellas, anybody who talks on a woman or talks about y'all sexual relationship after the fact is lame. Like, why are you telling everybody about what we did? This was our relationship. So many people are so social media bound and want to have clout that, yes, I don't see nothing wrong with it. This is a boss ass move. And y'all all talking about, oh, Steve Harvey wants you to act like a lady but think like a man. And he do. And she is doing it. She is doing it. She is acting like a lady. She is being quiet about her relationships, but she is thinking like a man. Try me if you want to. You will pay for it. I see nothing wrong. This is some boss move shit. As a matter of fact, I think I might draw up an agreement. And if you or anything happen between me and you, I mean, I'm married, so it's not, but I need $50,000. I might not have no millionaires messing with me, but I can get $50,000 out of one of y'all niggas. Talk about me if you want to. But I'm married, so don't even worry about that. Because my husband ain't about to talk. And he don't even have a social media. But you know what I mean. Don't let me be single, because I'm taking notes, Lori. Because this right here, okay, I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her either, Nitra. The teacher Nitra said, because some of these men will run they mouth worse than women. And you are absolutely right. And some men take clout off of being with certain women. Just period and point blank. I'm with you. Because 50 Cent would have told. 50 Cent would have told. I'm not saying she dated 50 Cent. I'm just saying he looked like he ran his mouth. But yeah, I'm with it. Keep my name out your mouth. And if you do say something like Chris said, boop, you gonna pay. You gonna pay. You gonna pay. I am not mad at you, Lori. Do it, okay? My next one, okay. I put this under boss moves because she tried it. She tried it. A Georgia woman used COVID-19 PPP loans to get her BBLs and to pay for her plastic surgery. Listen to this. This is out in Decula, Georgia. Federal authorities have charged a Gwinnett County woman with leading a scheme to get millions in fraudulent COVID-19 relief funds that officials say she used to get plastic surgery. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Georgia charged 39-year-old Ashley Parker of Decula, Georgia, with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and bank fraud, 7 counts of wire fraud, false documents, money laundering conspiracy, and making false statements. According to the indictment, Parker is the owner of Proficient Tax LLC, the Harris Parker Group LLC, and AMP Credit Solutions LLC. Officials allege she submitted over 24 fraudulent applications for loans as part of the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security CARES Act on behalf of her companies and others. Investigators say co-conspirators also paid Parker's company, Proficient Tax LLC, to submit fake applications and try to get funding. In total, the indictment says that Parker defrauded the U.S. government out of $2 million, part of which she allegedly used at a cosmetic surgery clinic for a breast augmentation procedure and abdominoplasty with flank liposuction. The CARES Act was funded to help small businesses struggling with the effects of the global pandemic, says U.S. Attorney David H. Estates in a statement. In far too many cases, however, it has been exploited by those seeking to milk these relief programs for their personal profit. With our diligent law enforcement partners, we will continue to identify and hold accountable anyone who violates the law to siphon money from these programs. If found guilty, Parker faces up to 30 years in federal prison without parole, followed by 5 years of supervised release. She would also be ordered to pay restitution and to deal with substantial financial penalties. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. Didn't they say this lady is 49? How old is it? 39. She 39 and could get 30 years. So she not going to get out till she's 70 and still will have 5 years of probation at 70 years old. I know you effing lying. It is not worth it. I don't care what you out here doing. I don't care if you think scheming and scamming is going to get you there. I promise you, if you get money from them PPP loans, you better have got it on the up and up, and you better use it for the up and up, because the government is using this as ways to get y'all ass. They coming for y'all. Do not take that money if you not gonna do right by it. I know people who got that money and did real good stuff with their business with it, from getting drones and cameras and updating their equipment. And then I know it's a couple people who done lied on their application to get their money. And I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen. And I'm telling you right now, the government is watching. They got all your information. I don't know why or how you think you're going to get around or away with this. You are not, sir or madam. You will not get away with this. Y'all need to, y'all need to act right, because these folks is getting their money back and they taking it from y'all. Can you imagine getting a BBL just to go to jail? Can you imagine? Like, you literally got a BBL and now you gonna be in jail. And you have to flip that shit, don't you? Don't you gotta massage them, and you're not gonna get your upkeep in jail. So now you looking good so that you can get snatched by Big Bertha. I'll be damned if I get a BBL for that. I'll be damned. You're not even gonna get to use it the way you want to. Like, this don't make no sense. And you can't use the money to get a lawyer, because they gon' put a hold on all that money because you wasn't supposed to get it. So it's not even like you got the PPP loan money to use in your defense. Like, y'all, okay. All right. Y'all keep it up. But we're going to keep it going. I do have a boss moves that is a really, really dope boss moves, and I really like this one, okay? I do have questions, but I like this one. Arkansas City just elected their new mayor, and it is an 18-year-old college student. So my first thing is, how big is this city? My next thing is, does an 18-year-old have enough common sense to run a city? And would you trust it? And is he going to have someone like helping him, looking over his shoulder, making sure what he's trying to do is right? Because this boy can't even buy cigarettes. He not old enough to buy cigarettes, but he can have a city under his rule. So here we go. Yep. An 18-year-old college student has been elected to serve as mayor of a small East Arkansas city, becoming one of the youngest people to serve as the city's top leader in the U.S. Jalen Smith, and he is a black guy. Black Black man Jalen Smith was elected as mayor of Earl in the runoff election, winning 235 votes to Nimi Matthews' 183, according to the complete but unofficial results. He is amongst the youngest mayors elected in the United States and would be the youngest member of the African Americans Mayors Association. Phyllis Dickerson, chief executive officer of the association, told the Arkansas Democrat Gazette that the association's current youngest member is Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb, who is 35. And just so it's known, my dad is also a mayor in Cleveland, Ohio, in a nice little small city of Orange or Avondale. So my dad is a part of the Black Mayors Association too. But my daddy is not 39. He's old. Anyways. Smith is among a handful of people elected mayor before turning 20, including Michael Sessions, who was elected mayor of Hillsdale, Michigan in 2005 when he was 18, and John Taylor Hammonds, who was elected mayor of Muskogee, Oklahoma in 2008 when he was 19. Smith, who graduated from Earl High School in May, campaigned on improving public safety and bringing new businesses, including a grocery store, to the city of about 1,800 people, 25 miles northwest of Memphis, Tennessee. He is a student at Arkansas State University, Mid-South in West Memphis, Arkansas. People looking at me, well, I'm too young. He has no experience. He's fresh out of high school, Smith told Little Rock TV station KATV. But I used to always tell people you have to start somewhere in life. So how do y'all feel about that? Would you have voted for an 18-year-old mayor? Do you believe that at 18 years old, he is mentally competent and qualified? And do you think it's okay to hire somebody just that young, like black, white, or whatever? I don't know if I would have voted for the 18-year-old. I don't know. Like, I'm very proud of him. Congratulations. That's what's up. You did an amazing job. Like, do that damn thing, right? Like, I'm not taking away from his accomplishment at all because wow. Like, wow. But there are definite things that I want to make sure the mayor gets accomplished and that the mayor does and handles. You know what I mean? Like, would he be able to handle if something like Katrina happened? Or if a police shooting happened? Like, how is he going to be able to deal with really big things that can happen in the community? And it could be that this is a small enough city that he ain't gonna have those problems. But baby, I really would like to follow how this city just does what, how they make it, how they get through. What y'all think? Chris says, what the what? I'm sure I sure would hope so. He's going to need guidance every single day. Yeah, I would like to know what people felt as though he had under his belt that qualified him for this job. And this is a real reason why I say it's not just that I want you to vote. I want you to be an informed voter. They had less than 500 people vote. They had less than 500 people decide this mayoral election. I would really like for more people to stand up and to be a part of your community. It's a lot of people that I listen to y'all say why y'all don't vote and try to explain to me why it don't matter. This is why it matters. This is exactly why it matters. And I'm gonna ask my dad how he feels about this, like what he think about this, because I would like to know, as a mayor, how you feel about someone only being 18 years old. Like, it's places where he can't even get his license to drive without an adult in the car. You know, I don't know. Teacher Anitra says age don't have nothing to do with it. Look at some of these older politicians that don't have no sense. Example, Herschel Walker. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But I think age might have a little to do with it. No, you don't think it had just a little? Like a little? No? Chris agrees with her though. Chris said facts, Anitra. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how this city ends up. What's the mayor's election? Like 2 years? Mayors get elected every 2 years? I'd like to see if they re-elect him. I'm curious. Y'all, we're going to go ahead and go to some music. And when we get back, we have Ask the Hood. You guys can ask your questions if you have some. And if you don't have any, you can listen to the ones that I found right here on Reddit. Until then, we got some commercials to play and a little bit of music, and we'll be right back.
Are you in need of some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219ink.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
All Hustle No Fear is booking new interviews for 2022. If you're ready to come on All Hustle No Fear and to promote your business, your music, or your political campaign, all you have to do is visit hoodunicorn.com/be our guest. Come into the studio, give us a call, or book a virtual interview today. That's right. We have so many ways that we can see you and network with you. We make it easy for you. Come on in, wake up early, and let's wake up the rest of the hood on All Hustle, No Fear, right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Ew.
Paint your mind on a damaged canvas. Your heart is my main campus. Hey. I can't go on without you. Everything around me looks bland. I don't know, I'm scared of it. Stories whispering in the wind. I take from it as much as I can stomach. Remind yourself you're working for something. You wouldn't be doing this all for nothing. No, free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I don't wanna hear about what died inside the club. I just wanna know why it's so hard to show some love. Wonder if they know Fat Tone died of thug. Wonder if they know Jimi Hendrix died of drugs. Life ain't what it seems to be on TV all the time. Every song's a poem, doesn't always have to rhyme. Draw a bigger picture for coloring in the lines. It's important to paint your portrait before you die. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate. get high and vibrate higher.
Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a new thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? Everybody out here talking about they trying to do things, trying new things, yeah. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love, trying to work it out. While they walking out. Everybody tired of trying, sick and tired of people lying. Got them on it, but the devil behind it. Take heed. I ain't thinking I was blinded. Thought if I bought them a diamond, that their love would be timeless, but they declined it. Crazy. People always knows it, trying to find out who you stroking. Wanna be noticed, cause they feelings hurt and broken, maybe. And that's how love can be stolen. Got them calling me and hopeful, leaving emojis. Got me giving brotherly roses. Take these. Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a new thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? Everybody out here talking about they trying to do things, trying new things, yeah. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love, trying to work it out while they walking out. Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a new thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? God, I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love, trying to work it out while they walking out.
What's up? What's up? What's up? We back. And that was Still in Love by Mr. Al. You can check him out at Mr. Al Music. That's Muzik. And before that, we had Anitra's favorite, Les Riley. Y'all make sure y'all check her out on all social media platforms that you can find her at on that Les Riley. All right. All right, it's that time for us to play Ask the Hood. Ask the Hood is that time where you can ask me questions about what's going on in your life. I'll answer them. I'll give you my honest opinion on what you should do. Sometimes it will get you in trouble, or sometimes it will get you, your situation solved. But I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes petty lives within me, and sometimes petty is needed to get some shit accomplished. Okay, so we're gonna start this one off with, am I the asshole for leaving for a ski trip while my wife and kid were asleep? You're borderline on there, sir. Let's see what you have to say. My wife and I have a daughter, Chloe, who is 4. Chloe has autism and developmental delays. Chloe gets very clingy to my wife when she doesn't feel well, and she's basically been sick since Halloween. One thing she does when she doesn't feel well is refuse to sleep without my wife. So almost every night for the past month and a half, my wife and Chloe have been sleeping in the guest room. The problem is Chloe is a kicker and likes to sprawl out, so my wife doesn't sleep well when she's sleeping next to Chloe. To let her get some rest, I've been getting up an hour and a half early every day so I could take Chloe in the mornings to get her dressed, do her hair, give her breakfast, and drop her off at daycare with her on the weekends or play with her on the weekends while my wife locks herself in the guest room. This has been exhausting. So when my friends invited me on a ski trip last weekend, I obviously wanted to go. I tried to tell my wife about it, but she shut it down immediately. I thought she was being unfair because at least she gets a break in the mornings when Chloe's at daycare. Is that really a break though? I don't get a break. So last weekend, I packed up and left the house before Chloe and my wife woke up. I sent her a text telling her where I am and when I'll be back. When I got back, there was a note saying that Chloe and my wife were staying with my wife's family and that she hopes the trip was worth it. The only time she's spoken to me is when she texts me pictures of Chloe at a park to let me know that she's okay. My friends all say she's overreacting and that she shouldn't keep my kid from me, but my mom called me and cursed me out for leaving my wife with Chloe over the weekend. Am I the asshole? All right, first of all, listen, one thing about being a parent is sometimes you just not gonna get that time off that you feel as though you deserve. And yeah, I get it. It was only a weekend and she should be able to survive a weekend with your kid, but y'all in this together. Are you giving your wife a weekend off and you keep the kid for the whole weekend by yourself? Like, I know that sometimes men feel like, well, you had the baby, you're able to handle this, but there's also a mental component to being a parent. And so, okay, wow, you wake up an hour early so that you can take care of Chloe, but your wife is with her all day, whether she's at daycare or not. Y'all, daycare ain't that long. Like, unless you're lucky and you can find a daycare that's like till 6:30. But for the most part, most people's daycare, you still got to pick them up around 3, 4 o'clock, right? So, and if she's autistic, I wouldn't believe that they would leave her in daycare all day anyway because it might be overstimulation, right? So, I don't know, sir. I wish Alix was here because Alix might have a whole different opinion. If you have a whole different opinion, please let me know or call in at 404-254-4347. But I'm borderline saying, yeah, sir, you the asshole in this situation. Like marriage, kids, relationships, all that, y'all in it together. And yes, you do deserve some mental reprieve here and there, but why it couldn't have been that you dropped Chloe off with your grandma, with grandma, and you took your wife with you? Like, I'm borderline hitting you with that. You the asshole in this situation, sir. Sorry. Sorry, but yeah, I'm feeling you are the one. All right, here goes another one. Am I the asshole for not constantly checking on my friend who lost her dog? I'm still grieving the loss of my dad who passed away from a sudden terminal cancer 2 months ago. She goes on, she says, I lost my dad to cancer. I lost him in 29 days of him being diagnosed. I was his primary caregiver, and I'm not exaggerating when I say my dad was my world. My friend had an elderly pet who she lost suddenly due to cancer as well, in a day's time. I was with her through it all, from taking her to the vet, her surgery, and euthanasia, all the way to cremating the dog. I pacified her and I was there for her when she reached out. 4 days after she died, a couple of my friends took me out to try and make me feel better. She saw some of the tag pictures and completely flipped on me. posting stories about how hard times reveal true friends and how she's lost friends but gained peace, only because I didn't text her within a 2-day gap. I have had trouble functioning because I'm still grieving. Hold on, let's finish what she's saying here. Because I'm still grieving my dad. I can't sleep and I don't know who I am anymore, which is why I couldn't check up on her because I honestly don't have the capacity to. She texted me today saying I wasn't there for her and I was really mean. Am I the asshole? No, you're not. You're not. And I think you know that you're not the asshole. You just feel guilty about the way your friend is making you feel. But I'm here to tell you that your grief is real, that you deserve to be able to grieve without having to console her. You are not the only person in her world. She has other people in her world who can be there for her to try to make her feel better. I would love to ask you, how has she helped you in your grieving process? You lost a human. I'm not trying to say that losing a dog isn't a horrible experience. I've lost dogs. I had one dog actually get hit by a car in front of me, and I watched my dog take its last breath, and it was definitely a horrible experience. I hated that experience, right? To this day, I don't think I've been as close to any animal because of that. You know what I mean? I kind of keep them where they at. But um you lost a parent, and having to go through that, having to deal with that is something that is going to be emotional for you for years to come, and it's something that you can't replace. Your friend can go out and get another animal. They can get another dog. You can't get another dad. You can't bring back those emotions or that world that you had with him. So I'm going to say no, you are not the asshole. As a matter of fact, your friend is really insensitive, and your friend is the asshole for not being able to be there for you. And I've said this before with Am I the Asshole? It feels like a lot of times people who know that they're not in the wrong are coming on here because they just need someone else to be on their side. You know, they just need someone else to agree with them, but they know in their heart of hearts that they're not wrong. This person is wanting to be the main character in everybody's story, and she's not able to be the main character in your story right now, and she's having a hard time with that. That's not your problem. That is her problem. You go ahead and move on, okay? Here's another one. Am I the asshole for not wanting my overweight friend to come visit? Explain. I am a 30-year-old female, and my fiance, a 26-year-old male, recently bought a home. We have 2 kids, and this is our dream. We were both poor growing up, so having a house of our own is a huge deal for us. When we moved in, we threw a housewarming party, and I invited my best friend of 10 years over to stay. She lives about 2 hours away now, and we rarely get to see each other. I love her and her husband so much. I can tell her anything and she can trust me with anything. She's truly my best friend. We cannot talk for months and start seeing each other again just like we spoke and speak just like we spoke yesterday. She's one of the best people I've ever met, a truly rare type of person. So the situation is tearing me up inside, and I still can't bring myself to tell her how I feel. Her husband refuses to take care of himself, and I don't know what to do. When they stayed for a few days for my housewarming party, it was awesome having him. He's a good guy and he's great with my kids, but he's about 600 pounds. I could be wrong. He could be closer to 500, but it affects his mobility and his ability to bathe himself. After a few days of staying with us, he smelled so bad. I had to ask my friend if she would ask him to wash down or shower. My furniture smelled bad. His feet had a thick crust that flaked off everywhere. He also broke a decorative metal chair. It was rusted and I was going to vine flowers through it when he tried to sit in it and he broke our couch. Our toilet seat and the toilet doesn't sit right anymore and it's loose, and we had to get a new couch. We live on a one income because I'm disabled. And I didn't want to say anything about the broken stuff because they also live on a one income and I felt really embarrassed to say anything. They rarely visit because of distance and money, so in my mind, not a big deal. But my husband just told me that they are planning a surprise trip and they are already going to be in the area, so I can't just ask it to be a girls' trip. I literally don't know what to do. I feel like a asshole. Whoo, this is one. Okay, I need y'all input on this one. If you had a friend who had a spouse and their spouse was, this is morbidly obese, 600 something pounds, that's a big person. You know what I'm saying? So this person is 600 pounds, and the last time that they came over, a couch is not cheap, you guys. Couches are not, that's not like you just need another $200 and go get another couch. A nice couch is going to cost you anywhere between $600 and $1,000 on the low end. So they broke the couch, they broke a chair, they broke the toilet, and on top of all of that, he stank. Are you the asshole for saying, I don't want your man over here? Like, is it how you say it or is it what you say? What would y'all do about this? Would y'all tell y'all friend that they man stank and that that you just can't do it? They can't come over. I don't know on this one, y'all. Because I know me, and I don't want to say I have a people pleaser type of mentality because I don't, but I definitely wouldn't want to hurt my friend's feelings. But I would be pissed as hell if you came over and you destroyed my stuff because you are that big. And at that size, you're going to have to use the bathroom. You're going to have to sit down somewhere. You're not going to stand up the whole time. Teacher Anitra, who else is out here watching? Who else is still watching? Chris, are you still watching? Teacher Anitra, are you still watching? Who is still watching? Let me know. Sam, are you still watching? Would you allow this person to come to your house and destroy your stuff just because y'all are friends? God is love said, on a serious note, I would say our house doesn't have the mobility necessities that he needs. I like the way you put that. I like the way you put that. That is not a ignorant way of saying what you have to say. I do like the way you're saying that we are not set up. I like that. Because wow, like you're going to embarrass one of them, whether it's the wife or whether it's the actual person, the husband, right? So somebody's gonna feel some kind of way. But yeah, you gonna have to say something, because otherwise you're gonna be replacing stuff every 2 or 3 years when they come over. That's hard. That's a deep one. Anybody else? Would anybody else? How would you put it? Like, what would you say? Cause my toilet still broke from the last time your husband's big ass came down here, and I can't do it again. Every time I sit down, I slide off to the side. And we know that for big people, that is an issue. I've had other big people tell me that, because, big girls move. I'm around a lot of them. Alix is in Big Girls Move. I've had big girls say one of the issues that you find at larger people's house is that the toilet seat be broke. So she not exact or being, 600 pounds is a lot to lay in a bed, to lay in somebody's bed or to sit on somebody's couch. That's not a little bit of weight. We not talking about 250. We talking about 600. That's a Mini Cooper. Like, Chris said, I would try to break it down to her in the sweetest way possible. And that's possibly the best way to say it. My place is just not equipped to handle your big ass. Yeah. Yeah, because damn. Wow. Y'all, we're gonna go ahead and go to our last break of the day. Plus, I gotta open the door for the next show. Yes, I lock myself in here when nobody else is in here with me because I want to be safe. What the hell? So we're gonna go ahead and play some music. When we get back, we have one more Ask the Hood for you guys, and I'm gonna let you know about all of the dope shit that's going on in the city. That's litty, especially if you pretty, and letting you know all about our gift giveaway courtesy of Airport Vapes. You know, we got some stuff. I can't show it all the way because Bigo is right here, but you can see from here what this is, and I will also be showing it on my Instagram, and I'm giving you all the rules to how you can win your Airport Vapes prize pack. All right, wait, we got some more comments. Chris said, not my toilet is still broken and we sitting sideways. Safety is always key. Exactly. I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you. All right, we're gonna play one of my favorite songs while I am going to unlock the door. This is Stilo Hefner with Castro. We will be back right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta. Kisua kiwanda tulabobane ututenta. Mundo osso angola wala contenta.
Okay, I got it.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta.
Okay, I'm at these niggas' neck. Yeah, bitch, I done came up on a check. Feeling like an S up on my chest. It's the best of the best. Attitude on Kanye West. Give a fuck if a nigga feel pressed. I guess it just was time for it. I grinded for this shit, so I'ma die for it. My bitch mad, I ain't really got no time for it. I see some snakes in the grass with my lawnmower. And I know I got a couple bitches mad cause they never should've slept on it. Get it, bitch, the real, but I probably should've crept on it. Stay down with the plug till they try to step on it. Learning how to grow, finna run me up a check on it. Had to give my people what they asking for. It's time to hit the road, I'm tryna add it up. I'm way above average, I'm a 1-to-1. If you ask me, most of you niggas whack as fuck. So when you see me out, don't dab me up. I don't wanna talk, nigga, wrap it up. I need a little space, bitch, back it up. And please don't ask me to pass the blunt, cause I don't really fuck with y'all and all that fake love. You would've thought that Drake invited me on tour. When I had it all, that's when I needed more. But I can't take it with me, so what I keep it for? And I'm feeling like I need to smoke a blunt right now. Feeling like I need to pour a cup right now. Feeling like I need a bad bitch with the ass like the sun, cause I really wanna fuck right now. Sorry that I'm blunt, but I don't give a fuck. I'm usually in the cut trying to roll it up. Represent the gang, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah. Go get a bag. Hey. Go get a bag. Hey. Yeah. Secure the bag. I need a little free for a hobby that's bad with a body that's willing and ready to ride me. I do not pop Xanax Somali, I'm cool on the party. I'd rather just stack up this money, cause I need my lifestyle sedated. I'm just gonna run up a bag, don't care if I ever get famous. I'm probably famous soon as I invest my money in all the right places. But why even bother? I might just get rich and go out like Hammer from living too lavish. Pop out like Kim K or Ray J on camera, or go on IG like Bow with a challenge. None of this matters, hold up, I'm rambling. Honestly, I'm just gonna take care of my family. I don't got time for the bullshit, I won't do much interviews. I don't like answering questions, and no, I don't freestyle, I write this shit. The game needed content, so I put some time in it, searching for growth and enlightenment. I've been with the shits, but I gotta move consciously. Fuck niggas watching, fuck niggas plotting, fuck niggas trying to get all of my pockets. Fuck niggas keep handing out their opinions before. Fuck nigga, all I got is problems. Look at me, mama, I'm popping. I did this for us, I miss my little sister and little brother. Pa just came home, even though he wasn't there for me. That's still my dog and I love him. Bag of the gas and I'm rolling it up. Illest nigga living and I'm dope as fuck. Represent the game, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah, go get a bag. Hey, yeah, go get a bag. Yeah, secure the bag. Hey, still don't happen, nigga. MLB FOE.
lost my mind and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies and I can't be heard no more. Nigga, too many years we hide behind fears and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of hope. Yeah, too many times and lost my mind and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies and I can't be heard no more. Too many years we hide behind fears and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of growth. Coming straight out the womb, boy, I knew I'm the GOAT. My name say boss, so I knew from the go. Raise up the bar and stay cleaner than soap. Look up to God, all we got is some hope. Free my big cousin from selling that dope, cause it's either B8, but it's all that we know. Just know that my mama ain't raised no hope. We hungry for money, we tired of broke. It's a thin line between love and hate, and how you separate is what make you great. A wise man once told me, you can't fight the fate, so just elevate and don't hesitate. Nigga, I want it so bad, can't exaggerate. I'ma double back just for an afterplay. School of hard knock is where I graduate. I'ma even put in work on a Saturday. Yeah, had to let that motherfucker breathe. Hustling faith. Nigga. Too many times and lost my mind and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies and I can't be heard no more. Nigga, too many years we hide behind fears and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of hope. Yeah, too many times and lost my mind and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies and I can't be heard no more. Too many years we hide behind fears and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of growth. Don't count the play, just make the play count. I got a grand hustle like king of the south. Mono, we mono, man, show what you bout. Disrespect mine, get knocked in the mouth. Study the greats, mimic their ways. Running this marathon, stay at my pace. 0 to 100, straight out the gate. Stayed away from fake, cause we don't relate. Back to the ropes, I can't have no remorse. The legends of heaven, then pass me the torch. When it's survival, no roots to the sport. Get out of hand, we gon' handle with force. Certified boss and I'm good everywhere. The last of my breed, I'm kinda rare. Out the mud, beating the odds, it ain't fair. Do it for soldiers that watch from the air. 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 Do it for soldiers that watch from the air. Too many times and lost my mind and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies and I can't be heard no more. Nigga, too many years we hide behind fears and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of hope. Yeah, too many times and lost my mind and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies and I can't be heard no more. Too many years we hide behind fears and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of growth. Count up.
To see one of my favorites. That's Stilo Hefner with Castro. This is All Hustle, No Fear. I'm your girl, Sunshine Reigns. And we've got one more Am I the Asshole before we get out of here for today. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. We got a new show featured today. It's starting today at 10 o'clock. So, of course, whenever we have a new show, I always get off just a little bit earlier than usual so that I can help them prepare for their first show, because y'all know I'm the engineer as well. So, I take my job seriously. Sometimes you got to, pull back just a little bit so you can help somebody else move forward. All right, here's the next Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for not wanting to return a book my sister's ex-boyfriend gave me as a gift? My 18-year-old sister broke up with, I'm 18 years old and my sister is 21. She broke up with her boyfriend, who's 23 years old. His name is Oliver. This thing's messing up. Okay, there we go. After a relationship that lasted almost 2 years. I don't know what happened between them that made them end things so suddenly. Somebody cheated. And I have always really liked Oliver. He's smart and handsome. We have some things in common, mainly that we both like reading and talking about books. For my last birthday, he gave me an old French edition of Romeo and Juliet. I really like it, and I really felt flattered that he'd even think of giving me something for my birthday. Yesterday, my sister told me that she is packing up all of Oliver's stuff to give them back to him, and I had to return the book. I was very surprised by this. That book was a gift from him to me. It has nothing to do with my sister or their relationship. I asked her if Oliver had asked for the book back specifically, and she said yes, but I have strong feelings that she is not telling the truth. I said that I will only return the book if he directly calls me and tells me to give it to him. I've tried calling him myself, but he isn't answering, and he's leaving the messages I send on read. My sister is really mad at me for all of this, saying that I'm making things harder for her and inserting myself in her breakup. I hid the book under my bed because I'm afraid she will take it herself when I'm not around. You need to hide that book somewhere else, because she gonna look under the bed and she gonna get it. And honestly, no, I don't think you're an asshole for this one, because it is yours. Their breakup is between them. If anything, if she wants to get rid of anything that he gave her, then that's fine. But she don't have to look at your stuff. She don't have to be in your stuff. As a matter of fact, sweetheart, what I would do is to ensure that she doesn't take it and do something with it. Go ahead and put a new jacket on the book. Put a new jacket on the book. And so that you can protect it. I'm sorry, somebody there, the new show, they're texting me telling me they're outside, and I'm like, come on in, the door's open. But yeah, make sure that you just put a new jacket on it, cover it up with something else, turn it into a different book so that you can protect it. That's what I would do. I wouldn't just hide it. I would just, like I said, take a jacket off of an old book and put it on that book to protect it so that you can keep it. Because yeah, a French edition of Romeo and Juliet, that was a really dope gift for someone to give you. And there's no way in hell that she should feel as though her breakup has anything to do with gifts that he gave you. I just, yeah, no, I don't think you're the asshole. I think your sister is the asshole in this situation, and I think you need to protect your gift. So cover it up. Do like we used to do in the old school. Get a newspaper, the funny pages, and cover it up with the funny pages and just put it back on the shelf. She'll never look for it. I promise she's not gonna look for it. But you put it under your bed, she probably gonna look under the bed and look for it. Or you take a cover off of an old book. They're called jackets. You take the jacket off of an old book and you put it on that book and cover it up, and then you don't have to worry about her no more. But no, I don't think you're an asshole for that one at all, by any stretch of the imagination. Your sister is just being overtly emotional at this point. So do what you got to do. All right. That is our show, you guys, and we got to get out of here. Like I said, we have a new show coming up, and I need to help prepare for that show today. But before we do get out of here, I got to let you know about some things that are going on. Okay, so let me get my video ready so I can record. Hold on, wait. Yes, there we go. All right, so the first thing I want to let you guys know is that we are doing a contest, okay? I'm going to go ahead and post this video. When I post this video, underneath it, you have to do the things that you got to do to win the contest. First thing you have to do is you got to follow Airport Vapes, okay? Follow Airport Vapes on Instagram. Second thing that you have to do is you have to follow All Hustle, No Fear on YouTube. You either need to already be following us or you need to follow us. And third thing that you need to do is you need to tag your name in the comment section. The reason why you're tagging your name in the comment section is on Friday, we are going to do the winner. We're going to call the winner. So you have to have your phone up and ready. You need to be up early in the morning, and we are going to call you on Instagram and ask you a very simple question. And the question is, What word does Kels absolutely hate above every other word? Kels hates this word. She don't like it when you say the word, and she don't like it when we say the word, and she won't say the word. And if you are able to tell us that you are 21 or older and you live in the Atlanta area, because you have to come pick it up, we can't mail this stuff out, you will win a prize pack from Airport Vapes. Okay, we've got some stuff. You're gonna get all of it. It smells good. There are things in here. It's really dope. All right. And it's all courtesy of Airport Vapes. So y'all check it out. Like I said, follow Airport Vapes, follow All Hustle No Fear, tag your name, and answer the phone on Friday, because we are going to ask you, what word does Kels hate? And you can win a prize pack. All right. So that's the first thing I wanted to let y'all know. Another thing I needed to let y'all know is Art and Spark has been so much fun the last couple of weeks. And we're doing it again. So on Saturday, we are doing another Art and Spark. You can get your tickets at artandspark.com. Okay. And this week at Art and Spark, we are doing our Christmas balls. So every year, during Christmas, we get the little clear Christmas ornaments and we decorate them. All right. So you're going to get 2 Christmas balls and you get to decorate your balls for Christmas. All right. Y'all get y'all tickets. It's a ton of fun. We sold out last week on Saturday. I was there. If you were watching Friday's show, I had juices that we had a lot of fun drinking, and I had those juices at Art and Spark, and so you could go ahead and get those. Yeah, Rodney, I can't mail this stuff out. This is something that you got to come pick up from the station, so you definitely have to be in Atlanta to win this one. But I am going to start having more contests, and so I will have some things eventually that I can mail out. But some of the stuff that is in this bag, I'm not getting in trouble from the mail. So that should be enough for y'all to know that it's some really dope stuff in here. Like I said, Friday's show was a bomb show. You can go back and watch that again. And the juice that I had that we were drinking, I will have that available with me at the next Art and Spark. So get your tickets. Make sure you're in the building. We have a ball of a time, because why? Well, I just want to run my business and do wretched shit with my friends. That's it. That's it. And that's what I do right here on Hits 92.3, Monday through Friday from 7 to 10 a.m. on All Hustle No Fear. Tomorrow I will not be live. I'm not live on Tuesdays, but you can listen to us on Hits 92.3 network. So all you got to do is download the app in the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store, and you will be able to tune in to the show. Yes, the juice is the truth. Also, you can be able to catch us in syndication on the Roku channel Enterprise Theater, and you can catch our show throughout the day. It pops up there as well. All right. So as I've been saying for the whole day, if you have music and you would like your music put out on all of our different platforms, make sure you check us out at allhustlenofear.com. If you would like to be a guest, same thing, allhustlenofear.com. And if you have a business and your business would like to advertise with us, we are on Roku, we are on the radio, we are on social media, and we are on multiple podcast platforms as well. You will definitely be able to get your business out there by advertising with All Hustle No Fear. And where do you check that out? allhustlenofear.com. There is a link in our description that you can click that for you to be able to get to us and get all of the information you need for whatever it is you're trying to do. So y'all make sure y'all check us out and you stay tuned on the Hits 9 92.3 platform because we've got a new show coming in today, and it's going to be a great show. All right. Love y'all bunches. Gonna leave y'all with some music, and I will see you on the flip side. Y'all make sure y'all check out my Instagram at All Hustle No Fear or Hood Unicorn Official. And this is Sky High with Lily. Love you like I love you. Ow.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Oh my, if sexy was a weapon, I would say you ought to.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Oh my, if sexy was a weapon, I would say you ought to pump, blowing me sky high. We would have a blast until your queendom come, gripping your thighs as we dance for procreation, simulation so sweet. We don't ask why. We are here together, banging bodies to the beat. Let me do you like I love you. Do you like I love you? 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 Oh yeah, the pressure of your flesh is like electrical surges. Nowhere on earth have I found someone to feed my urges. We can go there, baby girl, I'll take you with me if you follow my lead. So share your precious little body, that is all I need. Let me do you like I love you? 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 I can see it in your eyes, you want me now. If you want to live the dream, I'll show you how. I can see it in your eyes, you want me now. If you want to live the dream, I'll show you how. I can see it in your eyes, you want me now. If you want to live the dream, I'll show you how. I can see it in your eyes, you want me now. If you want to live the dream, I'll show